Coming, coming to you from Las Vegas. This is Nick Mark George with the Rate Recap. Jesus. Oh! Damn. I get one shot at that. Can't break tradition. Nitro cold brew. Coming to you live. It's Nick Mark George from Las Vegas with the Rate Recap. Oh, yeah. All right, one take. Nick Mark George on the Rate Recap Week 9, coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. And for those who know me best, you know that this is kind of surreal. This is kind of like a paradox. Why am I coming to you live from Las Vegas, of all places? The last place that your boy should be. Why? Why is that? Well, I used to be a gambling addict. I used to be a sports gambling addict. Las Vegas, Nevada, as far as anyone knows who is an American, who is my age, who is a male, is the capital of the country when it comes to sports gambling. Long before it was made legal across the greater continental United States, this was the place to be, to gamble on sports. And so the fact that I'm coming to you now talking about an app that I made called RateGame, hello, that has nothing to do with gambling because I made it so. It's purpose built to be for the dedicated, educated, passionate sports fan. And the fact that I'm doing this here in this place is kind of ironic. Don't you think? A little too ironic. Yeah, I really do think. So tonight, I guess for the Rate Recap, I want to express a couple of things. First and foremost is gratitude. We're coming up on a year of RateGame being alive as an app in the iOS and the Google Play Store that is free, that people have, that they use, that are complete strangers to me. I don't know these people, but they get value from an idea that I had when I was at my deepest, darkest, lowest point in my life. And I came up with this idea that helped me fall back in love with sports. And I put this idea out into the world with the last money that I had to my name. And people that I didn't know accepted this idea. And through that acceptance, I overcame a lot of insecurity and a lot of issues with my own self-esteem that have since transformed me as a human being. I now believe in me, which, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this and you're thinking to yourself, man, I wish I could just put myself out there and chase this idea, this dream that I have, I got a message. I got news for you. Nobody cares except you. Your own worst enemy is you. You need to shoot your shot because you only have one life to live. Take it from this guy. I'm not special. I have no redeeming qualities. None. Maybe I know how to write well. That's it. My ideas are not fascinating. They're not earth-shattering. I literally just cherry-picked like every little rating aggregator thing we have and then just applied it to sports. That's it. And guess what? My app doesn't make money. It's free. I'm losing more money than I've ever lost in my life. But I'm also the most fulfilled I've ever been in my life. Go figure. When you set yourself on an idea with like an outcome and just like a general operating principle that's like bigger than yourself, incredible things will happen and you'll change. You'll change for the better. And that's what happened to me. And that's the second thing I want to say is we're all capable of change. In this case, I mean for the better. I made some pretty extreme changes to myself and the way that I live life, thanks to my wife, aka my executive producer, my friends, my family, the people that love me and support me. But it was not easy. It was very difficult. A lot of difficult conversations were had. A lot of ugly truths were faced. It's not to say that I feel better, because I do. I feel a lot better. I feel just more at ease, just more at peace, more like me. Which brings me to my closing point. There's a lot of people out there on the internet that are influencers or, give you quotes or whatever. But I think, speaking for me personally, having watched all the same videos that maybe you have, one of the things that really stands out to me is that saying, or, that philosophy that there's only one you in this world, in this life. And the sooner you realize that and lean into it, the quicker you'll be able to overcome any of the self-esteem or the, lack of confidence in yourself, the lack of self-belief that you might have, which is preventing you from achieving you. What you, the individual, are capable of is incredible. All it takes is you to believe in you. Take it from me. Nick Mark George with the Rate Recap. I'll see you next time.